Walks with the wise shall be wise. Today, I came across a very interesting video on how you could actually save your way out of poverty. All right, how you can actually manage your finances. It doesn't matter what you earn, it's not really much on how much you earn than it is how much you can keep. All right, there are people who earn so much, but they end up going to those who earn so little to take money to buy petrol for their car before the month ends. So let's listen to this video together, and I'm sure you're definitely going to be blessed. By Dr. Oluminde Emmanuel.
Vital fact about savings. When we talk about developing a savings culture, it means that it is something that you have to consciously develop, because spending is natural to everyone. You don't need grace to spend. You don't need anointing to spend. You don't need wisdom to spend. You don't need discipline to spend. Spending is normal. It is that saving aspect that requires you to consciously, intentionally, strategically develop in order for you to work in it. So let's look at vital fact about saving. Fact number one: if you prepare for bad times, you will always have good times. If you prepare for bad times, you will always have good times. What do we mean by that? If you save regularly, it means that you have saved enough for the seasons when challenges will come, or seasons when resources will not flow. In Egypt, by the wisdom of God, through the life of Joseph, they saved 20% of everything that came in the years of plenty. And when the years of famine came, the bad time came, they still had good times that the entire world had to come to them to be able to benefit from what they had. Why? Simply because if you prepare for bad times, you will always have good times. So savings is one of the things that helps you to prepare for the bad times and the down times of life. Number two, if you don't save, you are not safe. Fact number two, if you don't save, you are not safe. You need to understand that savings saves you. What you save today will save you tomorrow. Many people have been embarrassed because of 60,000, 10,000, 250,000, ordinary 4 million. Somebody is embarrassing you. Why? Because you don't have it. So you need to save, because what you save today will save you. And you need to understand that there's a difference between savings and investment. Saving is setting money aside for a purpose. Investment is sending money on assignment for a return. Savings is setting money aside for a purpose. Investment is sending money on assignment for a return. So you save so that you can invest. And that's very, very important.
Come on, guys. Press the like button, leave us a comment, share the video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Number three, savings is not a natural culture to many people like spending is. Savings is not a natural culture to many people like spending is. Like I said earlier on, spending is natural. Everybody can spend. You are very ready to spend. Money is for spending. Let us eat and drink and be merry. And if you're operating in that kind of life, you will not be able to experience the best when it comes to your financial work with God. So it's very, very important for you to know that savings is not a natural culture to many like spending is. People naturally spend. Spending is normal to a lot of people. But for you to begin to save is something that you require the grace of God, the wisdom of God, and the discipline of the Spirit to be able to operate in. And that's very, very important if you are going to experience all that God has in store for you. Number four, you must be intentional and deliberate about developing a savings culture. So when it comes to developing a savings culture, it's something that you must be intentional about. It's something you must be deliberate about. A lot of you can do a lot of things now because it has become normal. That's the way savings should be. You should develop savings culture to a level where savings become a part of you. Every money you make, you just say, save that one, you transfer this to that, and it just becomes normal. And that's very, very important. So you must be intentional and deliberate about developing a savings culture. You must continue to speak to yourself. You must continue to inspire yourself. You must continue to motivate yourself to ensure that becomes a part of you. Number 5, there are only 3 things you can do with money. There are only 3 things you can do with money. Number 1, you can save it. Number 2, number 1, you can waste it. Number 2, you can spend it. Number 3, you can invest it. Repeat after me. Waste, spend, invest. Again, waste, spend, invest. So, foolish people waste money. Average people spend money. Wise people invest money. Foolish people waste money. Average people spend money. Wise people invest money. So are you a waster, a spender, or an investor? And that's why you need to understand, so that you will not be at the lower level of this dimension. Number 6, a minimum of 10% of your income is for saving. A minimum of 10% of your income is for saving. There's what we call the 70-30 principle. Now, the 70-30 principle states that 30% of every income that comes into your life does not belong to you.
30% of every income that comes to you does not belong to you. Wow.
It belongs to your future.
That is, that 30% belongs to your future. It belongs to the dreams that you are inspiring to have. It belongs to the future that you actually dream about. The 30% of what you earn does not belong to you. Till I come your way again, I remain my humble self. So Emmanuel O. Odige saying, spend, invest, and don't waste money. Thank you.